Hey, what's up guys, John here, and today I'm going to be bringing you episode 6 of our loot series. Today I'm going to be showing you what we got from finishing 1 Khopesh at the Magister. Alright guys, so to cover some background information on the Magister, he's a very unique boss in the sense that he's a Slayer boss, which requires level 115 Slayer to kill him. And also the loot system here is a little bit different than most bosses you'll see. Basically the way it works at the Magister is that you're going to be looking for a unique drop called the Phylactery. Once you get a phylactery, you go ahead, you take it and you shatter it, and then that will give you anywhere from between 5, 10, 15, 20, or 25 scraps of scripture. And then once you get 100 scraps of scripture, you can turn it into a blessing. Now, there's 3 total blessings that you'll need to upgrade a tier 82 Khopesh to a tier 92. So ideally, you're going to want to get 300 total scraps of scripture for the 100 each that you're going to need. And another thing too, the Magister really isn't worth it unless you're going to actually commit to finishing a full Khopesh, getting the full 300 scraps of scripture. Also, this boss is unique in the fact that you actually need an item to attempt it, and that item is called the Key to the Crossing. And you can get the keys by buying them in the G. They were around 400k each at the time of making this video, or you can actually get them from Slayer creatures in the Sophanem Slayer dungeon. Now, as far as the clips and everything goes, there aren't any like huge big ticket items that we can get, but either way, we still had an absolutely incredible episode, so you guys definitely want to watch through this. And then afterwards, we'll break it down, we'll see how much money we made, but either way, without any further ado, let's go ahead and see what we got. Alright guys, so this is the first highlight of the video. We didn't actually get a unique Magister drop, but we got the magic pet, Newton. Newton is one of my favorites as far as the combat pets go, so this was awesome to get. But yeah, on to the next one. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, it's actually really helpful to get a Soul Devourer's task before you go to the Magister, because you can then use Tuska's Wrath and hit 15Ks with it. But as you can see, this also played to our benefit, because not even just that it was great Slayer XP, but we actually managed to get Crab the Slayer pet. This is one I wanted for a long time, just because Slayer is one of my favorite skills in the game. So getting that here, and shortly after getting the magic pet, was just incredible. But yeah, on to the next clip. Alright guys, so here we are getting the first unique drop other than the phylactery. We got ourselves the Gloves of Passage. Now, keep in mind, it says that the Gloves of Passage are worth 15 mil, but they're really not. I'm not exactly sure how much they sell for, but they're not worth hardly anything at all, just because they're not actually that good. Their GE value is just a lot higher than the actual selling price. But yeah, it was still good to get that, because that's one thing that we needed for our boss collection title. So yeah, it was good to get our first set of Gloves of Passage. Okay, so you guys might notice a theme going on here, but here we are getting ourselves the biggest drop of the video. We managed to pick up the Magister pet. I don't know what it is about getting boss pets, but it's probably my favorite thing to do in this game. I don't know, I just don't get a rush from anything. Like, there's valuable drops and all that, but nothing excites me like getting a pet. It's just so much more fun. But anyway, yeah, that was sweet, because we ended up getting the Magister, which is the name of the pet, which actually completed our boss collection tab. So there we go. Boom. We unlocked the Crossing title, which is probably my favorite title that I have so far. It's like this nice, real good looking purple color. So I was so happy to get that. But yeah, there we go. With that covered, let's go ahead and jump into the actual loot, and we'll try to figure out how much we made actually completing the Khopesh. Okay, so first off, we just have a little clip of me making the actual scraps of scripture into blessings, and then adding them to my tier 82 Khopesh that I had in the bank. But yeah, so we went ahead and upgraded that to the tier 92 Khopesh, and I just took a look at it just because I wanted to see what it looked like before I went ahead and sold it. But anyway, I went ahead and threw it into the GE, and it sold for 276.3 mil. And then if we go ahead and check out what we got for regular loot, it says 134 mil, but we're going to take out the Gloves of Passage because they don't sell. But yeah, that leaves us with 91.2 mil. And as you guys can see, almost half of that came from the 400 Vital Sparks drops that we got. So those definitely help you make a profit if you get a little bit unlucky making your Khopesh as far as the scraps of scripture go. But yeah, with that covered, let's go ahead and do a full-on loot breakdown. Now, we did get a little bit unlucky in terms of how many kills it took us to finish the Khopesh, but either way, I think we definitely made up for as far as the pet luck goes. But yeah, it took us 589 total kills. And 589 kills means it took us 589 keys, and our keys bought at just about 400k each, which ended up being a total of 235.6 mil for just the keys to attempt the boss. So if we go ahead and subtract 235.6 mil for the keys that we bought from the 276.3 mil that the Khopesh sold for, we came in at just under 41 mil profit on the Khopesh. So then if we go ahead and add that to our secondary loot of 91.2 mil, we come up with a total of 131.9 mil profit. And then to break that down a little bit further, it took us about 11 hours total. Now, we were probably getting around anywhere from 50-second kills to a minute 15, but it averaged out to be about 53 kills an hour, which came up to a total of 223,938 GP per kill and just about 12 mil GP per hour. Alright, so now that we know how much we've made at the Magister, it's time to see where he stacks up in regards to the other bosses in the series. Alright, so as a quick recap, we made 152.9 mil at Nex, 79.1 mil at Corp, 257 mil at Vindicta, 101.2 mil at QBD, 277 mil at Araxor, and now we have made 131.9 mil at the Magister. And then if we go ahead and add that into our total series loot, we get a grand total of 999.1 mil. So yeah, guys, we're literally 900k away from 1 bill total in the series so far. That's an insane number to end at. But I guess one thing's for sure, after the next video, which is going to be loot from 500 Greg, we are definitely going to be over 1 bill. So yeah, I mean, there we are, just under a bill. That's pretty awesome. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you throw a thumbs up. And as always, remember that I'm streaming all of the kills live on Twitch. So definitely do make sure to go over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Trissle, and drop me a follow. I would really appreciate that. It allows me to talk to you guys in real time and just have a good time overall. Now, I'm pretty sure the next boss we're going to do after Greg is going to be loot from Legios, and I think that we're going to do something similar and just go ahead and finish a crossbow, similar to like how we did the Magister, where we committed to finishing a Khopesh. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. But either way, guys, I hope you had a good time watching this video. I hope it was entertaining. I definitely had a lot of fun at the Magister. But yeah, on that note, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Make sure if you're new that you drop a subscription if you haven't already, so you can keep up to date with all my future videos. And again, make sure you like the video if you did enjoy it. It really helps me out a lot. But anyway, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.